'Cause girls like you run around with guys like me till sundown. When I come through, I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Girls like.
Hi guys, it's Sheila Shimmers and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a very laid back kind of video. I'm going to be doing my makeup, kind of playing around with some colors. I definitely want to try out the Box of Crayons palette one more time because I loved it. So I just want to keep using it. And also I did get a lot of stuff, a lot of new stuff actually, that I kind of have in here. So I'm really excited to just again and try it all out. It's not going to be a full face of first impressions, but I did get quite some products that I do want to try out. Before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe below and like this video, and also all my social media is also linked down below if you're interested. And let's just go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to be doing is just priming my eyes, and for this I'm going to be using this concealer from Berry M. This one is their All Night Long Full Coverage Concealer. I got this one from ASOS and it retails for $7.50. I'm just going to be covering my lids with it. This one is in the shade Cookie. I think it was like the darkest ones they have. Pretty sure this one is the darkest. They didn't have like a really huge variety of colors, but I did want to try it out. Right, and then I'm just going to kind of blend this in with a beauty sponge. So I really want to do like a very pinky kind of shade makeup. And I have this one from the Box of Crayons, a pink matte, and then it has a shimmer kind of fuchsia color. But I think I want to go with the shimmer a little lighter, so I'm not sure if I'm going to end up using this one. I'm definitely going to use a lot more colors, but I do need another pink kind of matte shade, a little more vibrant. So I think I'm going to be reaching out for this one from Sugar Pill. This one right here is just a matte, kind of very vibrant pink shade. So about the concealer, it doesn't feel sticky. It is kind of creasing a little bit right here, so I do have to set it soon. And I don't feel like it gave me a lot coverage, but I am going to give it another try, maybe like as a concealer. So far as an eyeshadow base, it's like in between. I mean, it can still really work because you never know. So going into the Box of Crayons, I'm going to go into the shade right here, pink. And I'm going to be using that shade as a transition because I want to leave it, like I said, very pinkish. So going with that shade. So surprised, look how much pigment came out of there. Like I literally just put my brush a couple of times on the palette and look at all the pigment. So that applied very nicely. I'm going to take a little bit more just to darken it a little bit. So for the next shade is when I'm going to be reaching for the Sugar Pill. I'm going to be using this shade right here. This one's actually all single shadows. I did pick them and kind of put them in here. So I'm going to link the name of this one down below because I don't remember it right now and I would have to pull it out to tell you. I'm going to be taking this Morphe M441 and kind of digging into this fuchsia. And I'm going to place this right on the crease. As you can see, it did intensify that color a little bit more, which is what I wanted. Taking a little bit more and really packing that color right there. And kind of bringing it in towards the inner corner. So I'm going to be taking just a fluffy brush with no product on it, and I'm kind of just going to blend the edges out. Give this look a little bit more like dimension and like depth, but I don't want to change the shade from pink. So I'm going to try to use this purple right here and hope to God that it doesn't get it really dark. I'm taking just a little bit and kind of putting this on the outer corner. I don't want it to turn too purple, but I definitely want it to look a little bit darker. And I'm bringing it in just a little bit. I'm building this up very slowly, as you can see. So I think I'm going to stop there because if I keep going, it's going to turn very purple and I do not want that. I'm going to be using this concealer wheel by Curlan. Here I'm going to be taking the lightest shade and I'm just packing both sides of the brush, and then I'm going to start cutting out my semi-cut crease. I'm going to go back into the purple shade from the Box of Crayons palette and kind of dump this right on top of this. And I'm kind of blending this out on the outer corner, just on top of that concealer. Again, I'm not putting too much because I don't want to turn it purple. I want it to be very pink. Once I've done that, I'm taking kind of this flat brush. This one is from BH Cosmetics. And I'm going to be going into the shade White. And taking this shade, I'm going to be setting just the beginning of this cut crease. So I'm literally just patting this on. So I'm going to go into the pink shade right here. I'm just going to be placing this right in the center. Really? And then at the end, I'm just taking that purple shade one more time and kind of bringing this up a little bit. So I kind of want to use this yellow as a liner. So I'm going to be taking this little palette from Makeup by Asadia. So I'm going to have this link down below. It comes in this little packaging like this, and then it brings the little spatula also, and it has her logo. I'm going to bring this out so you can see it. Looks like this. You can put your finger here, and then it brings the little spatula. So I'm going to be taking this and kind of scraping that yellow shade. I'm going to show it to you in a second. I'm taking this yellow shade. So you can see I scraped a good amount. And then I'm going to be mixing this with this Inglot Duraline. And it's going to turn into like a pasty kind of like eyeliner situation. And I'm taking this yellow eyeliner and I'm kind of going to trace this line. So I think I do like it. It's kind of the vibe that I was going for. I did think that the yellow was going to be a little bit more vibrant, but I do like it. I mean, I'm going to keep it like this. I'm going to finish up this eye and then I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Alright, so both of my eyes are done. I do have to say I did struggle a little bit with that yellow shade doing that kind of eyeliner. I don't think it was a good idea because for some reason this shadow wasn't mixing well with the Duraline, but we're just gonna push through, and I don't think it's looking like so horrible. I mean, it's still okay. So we are gonna move on, and I actually have this CoverGirl True Blend Matte Foundation. I have the shade M10, and I haven't seen any reviews about it. Definitely looks a lot lighter than it does on the bottle. So I don't think this is gonna fit me, but I am gonna try it and kind of bronze the freaking F out of my skin and see if that works. So I'm just gonna be putting this Cover FX blurring primer on my face. So I think this is going to turn into a show, but I do want to try this foundation anyway, and I didn't see it anywhere near me. I kind of found this kind of like just driving around, stopped randomly at a CVS and it was there, so I was like, I have to take it. But I have to say the bottle did look like this was going to fit me, but it's so much lighter. I think this one retails for like $10.99. And like I said, I got this at CVS, but not all CVS's have it. And yeah, you can tell it's gonna be a lot lighter. The consistency of this is very thick. I do like that it has a pump, and it is a glass bottle, and it has this little plastic top, and your shade is right there. It's supposed to be a matte finish, but I'm not sure if it's a full coverage, and it does bring 1 fluid ounce. So we're gonna see. Like I said, this is gonna be a lot lighter than my skin, but I think I can make this work. I don't know if I'm loving it with the brush application. I think I can still see like brush strokes. So I'm gonna take this kind of beauty sponge, and this one is from Real Techniques. It's the body one. Next thing I'm going to be trying out is by Fenty Beauty. This one is called Matchstick Trio. Matchstick Trio. Wow, so hard. It's supposed to conceal, contour, and highlight, and I have this one in the shade medium. So I have Bamboo as a highlight, I have Mocha as a contour, and Tripping as a highlighter. So this is how they look like. I absolutely love the packaging. I love the fact that they are magnetic. I feel like that is so cool. I really love that she did like this little kind of detail on the top, putting her Fenty Beauty logo. And I really just love how simplistic these packages are. It just has her logo, and it's a very like matte kind of packaging, very cute color. I'm gonna start by using Bamboo. This trio retails for $54, but if you buy one of these on its own, it's $25. So I'm just gonna be using this like this. I'm definitely finding myself like kind of digging, you know what I mean? Like I'm putting a little bit of pressure on this. So it is a little bit on the drier side. It's not like super creamy, but it's very easy to apply, I have to say that. And this shade is very close to my skin tone. I was expecting it to be a little bit lighter. So I'm kind of just pressing this in. So as far as coverage, I don't think it covers a lot. If you're somebody that doesn't have under eye circles and like imperfections and stuff, I think you would love this. You would love this for like everyday types of look where I just go a little bit more natural. But when I'm doing like a full glam like this, I definitely want to cover my under eyes, and you can see that they're kind of peeking through. But I did love how it all blended out. It blended out really nicely, and I do like it for like an everyday. I'm going to be using Mocha now, and I'm just going to be putting this in my forehead, kind of bringing it down here. I will say that you definitely have to set this. It does feel a little bit sticky, so you want to make sure that you blend this out and then set it. I'm going to be using just the same sponge to blend it out. The only one I'm not going to be using is the top one, which is the highlight, because I did get another highlight from them. I'm super excited to use this, but first I'm going to be setting all of this. I did get 2 items sent to me. These ones are from Judith August Cosmetics, and this one is her setting powder. It's just a loose powder. This one is the Make It Stay setting powder, and then this one is their shimmering highlighting powder, and it looks like this. I'm going to be setting my under eyes with this one and kind of where I put the concealer. Show you how it looks like. This is little packaging right there. And then this is how it looks like on the inside. So it looks very white. I'm not sure if this is going to give me flashback, but it looks very fine. So it's setting the concealer really nicely. I am going through like a very dry kind of like stage at the moment, but you can see how it's leaving this like white kind of cast behind. So if you're a lot lighter than me, then maybe you would like this, but for me, it kind of scares me that I take a picture and then I have like all this flashback. You can kind of see it on the screen, I think. Alright, so now I'm going to be setting the contour, and for that, I don't have a new bronzer, really. I don't have a new bronzer, so I'm just going to be taking my Anastasia one, which is my favorite. This one is the Anastasia bronzing powder in the shade Saddle. This is like everyday. It's my favorite. I'm just going to be kind of patting this on where I applied that contour shade. This one is a Kilowatt from Fenty Beauty, and this one is in the shade, it brings Mimosa Sunrise and Sangria Sunset. I love this packaging. It has like this little texture on the top. I love the colors. It's very like summery. I absolutely think Rihanna's doing a great job with this line. It's one of my favorite lines at Sephora and actually in the market right now. These are the shades right there, and I do want to use the That Pink shade, as you can see. I'm just going to go like this, kind of like take a little bit right there on my brush and kind of put it right here. Ooh, that's very pink. I was expecting it to like kind of like fade away a little bit, because when I did swatch it kind of faded away. Let's see if I can blend this. Oh, there we go. That's looking a little bit more, not natural obviously because it's pink, but it's looking better. I think if my skin was a little bit deeper, it would look a lot better, but I'm in love with this shade, so I'm going to keep it anyway. So I'm going to finish under my eyes, and I'm going back into the Box of Crayons palette, and I'm going to be taking this purple. I'm going to be taking this little brush from the Real Techniques, and I'm just going to be putting this very close to my lash line. Then taking a little bit more dense brush, I'm going to be just blending that out with the pink shade right here. So I do need to apply some mascara, and for my lower lashes I'm going to be using the Great Lash Mascara by Maybelline. And then I'm just going to be coating my lashes just a bit. While they dry, I'm going to do my eyebrows, so I'm going to be using this Goof Proof Brow Pencil by Benefit. I think it's too dark for me because the one I had before this one was a little like reddish because my hair used to be like kind of caramelly color. And when I went to get this one, I just thought it's probably the color of my hair. I just like to wear it a little bit lighter than my hair because I don't want my brows to just look very accentuated. So I think I could have gone with a 4. So anyway, this is what I do, and then just take a spoolie and kind of blend this in the beginning, like this. This ones are from Cake Face Beauty by Kim Tai. These are huge lashes, by the way, but they are so pretty and kind of like so spiky, and I love them. So I'm just going to be putting some lipstick. I did get this lip palette from Anastasia, so I'm excited to play with it. And this is how it looks like. And I think I'm just going to be using kind of like a nudie, kind of pinkish, maybe mixing this one and this one. This one right here and then this one over here. It brings this little brush that you can use. So I'm just going to be going into this one right here. These are so creamy. This one's like a corally shade. I'm not really going for coral, but I'm kind of playing around and seeing where this takes me. So I'm kind of putting this like on the middle. So next I'm going to be taking this shade right here. This seems like more of a nude shade. So I kind of like it like that. I'm going to leave it like that. And the last step is going to be just putting a little bit of highlight on my brow bone and on my inner corner. I'm going to be taking this one from Judith August Cosmetics, and I'm just going to be placing this right here. Ooh, that looks pretty. It's like a little bit lighter than like a champagne-y color. That's pretty. I like it. Alright guys, so thank you so much if you stuck to the end because I feel like this video was a million years long. But I did enjoy almost all the products that I use. I don't think I have anything to complain about other than like things that didn't work for me, like that Judith August Cosmetics setting powder, which is a little bit too light for me. But it was great quality, so I do recommend it if you're in the lighter like skin tones. Just for me, I feel like it would give me flashback. I'm going to try to do one picture with flash and just see how it comes out. Other than that, I do feel like the foundation doesn't look as bad on me right now. I feel like once I apply the bronzer and everything, it kind of looks okay, at least on camera. It can be a totally different story once I turn these cameras off and these lights. But I'm really enjoying the finish of it. I think it looks really good. I didn't set it like completely. I just set where I applied kind of the concealer, and I think it looks really good. I am having a little bit of dry patches here on my nose, so I'm ignoring that for the moment because there's nothing I can do about it. But again, the box of crayons never disappoints. I am so excited that I got this palette because I can create so many looks with it, and I'm really loving this one. I feel like the pink and purples are like my playing area where I feel like very comfortable, and I just love it. I love every look with it. And also I'm really excited to like kind of mix the lipsticks with this Anastasia palette. With the highlight was like the part that I was more excited about, but it turned out to be like once you blend it out, you still have a streak of pink. I thought it was going to be a little bit more wearable, and that orange is just way too orange. There's no way of like mixing that in. I would love it for like highlight here, but I would never put that on my nose. I accidentally put a little bit and it was very hard to take away, and it looked like it didn't look cute. But it is stunning, and I wish I had deeper skin tone so I can wear it because I love orangey kind of highlights. I am going to try the one that the trio brought. I think I can get away with that one just using it every day. But I did like the pink one. I'm probably going to be using it more. I'm going to try to blend it out better. I know when you use kind of like a fan brush, it doesn't blend out really well, but I didn't have another brush that I can use at the moment. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching and sticking to the end. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video of me trying out new products and just kind of playing around with makeup and see what comes out. So as always, don't forget to subscribe below and like this video, and I will see you on my next one. Bye!
There goes a sight from my soul.